I thought maybe I was in a scene that I forgot about. I was looking for the camera. It's like, what? And I'm talking to my wife and my attorney, and he's working himself up into a frenzy, and he starts firing shots at me.
You know, there's this famous story that Ric Flair tried to start a fight with you in 2003 backstage at WWE. And the more that time goes by, the less sense that seems to make that happened, because you guys are around each other for almost a year, seem to be getting along for the purposes of working there, and then all of a sudden, you know, it blows up. I
So
mean,
Kenny, let me stop you right there before you get to your question to kind of put some context to that. Yes, you're right, but here's how confused and how much it made no sense to me. I'll kind of paint that picture briefly. I'm sitting in the office, in an office at an arena. It's a Monday Night Raw. We have TV. And when you go in the backstage of a Monday Night Raw, they typically would set up what they call the TV office. And it's set up for scenes where you shoot backstage and it looks like it's a functioning TV office, but it's not. It's just a room that's dressed up nice and they use it to shoot stuff. Well, that room was always empty for the most part, unless somebody was actually shooting in it. So the early part of the day, there was nobody in there. And I chose to use that as my dressing room. It was available to anybody, just nobody used it but me. So one night about 5:30, I'm sitting on the phone. I'm talking to my wife and my attorney because we were selling a piece of property. And I was talking to my real estate attorney with my wife, conference call. The week before this incident where we got in a fight, it really wasn't a fight, but the week before, at the end of Monday Night Raw, Ric Flair comes up and goes, "Hey, come on, we're going out to the Marriott. We're going to have a couple beers after the show. Join us." Sure. So I go out with Ric Flair and Arn Anderson after the show, and we're having a great time. It's like old times, like we're really good friends. Now, fast forward a week later, I'm sitting in the TV office on a chair talking to my wife and my attorney. Rick comes walking in. Arn comes walking in behind him. Jonathan Coachman came walking in behind them. I think he just wanted to see what was going to happen because I was tight with Coach. We were good friends. But anyway, I'm talking to my wife and I'm thinking, oh, okay, whatever. They're coming in here to use the office. It's not my office. I don't care. And all of a sudden, Ric Flair comes up to me and I'm in this big, heavy, deep-seated, comfortable chair. And Rick starts cutting a promo on me. "Get up, you son of a bitch. I'm going to tear your eye out. I'm going, what the hell? I thought maybe I was in a scene that I forgot about. I was looking for the camera. It's like, what? And I'm talking to my wife and my attorney, and he's working himself up into a frenzy, and he starts firing shots at me. Bam, 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 while I'm on the phone. Now, here's what was weird. They were working punches. I think he wanted to hurt me. Don't get me wrong. He was hot. But, you know, muscle memory is kind of a tricky thing. I think he's been so used to throwing working punches that he didn't know how to throw a real one, which only made me more confused. Now I'm sitting here on the phone. I never even got up yet. And Rick hit me 3 times while I'm having a conversation. I'm going, now I'm really confused because they were working punches, but he was mad. He was so mad, in fact, Kenny, he bit his lip while he was screaming at me, and there was blood running down his chin, and I was still on the phone and haven't even stood up yet. And he hit me 3 times, and it didn't faze me. And that's why if he would have come in and laid one between my eyes, the outcome would have been different. I wouldn't have just sat there and go, "Rick, what the hell are you doing?" And then finally I put my phone down and I just said, "Rick, there's not a chance in the world I'm going to fight you. It's just not happening." I wasn't afraid of Rick. I'm pretty confident in my ability to defend myself and have been for a long time. It wasn't that. I was just so confused because here's what I thought was my friend. A week earlier, I'm drinking beer with him at a Marriott, and now he's throwing punches at me, telling me he's going to pull my eye out of my socket. So if you think it was strange for you and it made no sense for you, you should have been me, bro. So we would never publicly put each other over. We would never be seen outside the arena together because we wanted to maintain that feeling that we really did dislike each other in the hopes at some point there would be an opportunity to make some money with it. But there's nobody that I probably respect more. There's some people I respect as much, but I don't think there's anybody that I respect more than Paul Heyman.